Hey, Damashe, how was your travels?
Oh man, so it was easy getting through the airport.
Good.
I probably could have showed up at I could have left an hour later and been all right.
Better to be early than late, though. I
I was gonna
have
say,
no problem with sitting at a gate and waiting an extra little while versus rushing through security just to get to a gate on time.
yeah, I was gonna say if I would have chosen to show up an hour later, it probably wouldn't have been as smooth though. So yeah, if I have to make a choice, I'd rather be there and just sit at the gate. At least I know for sure I ain't gonna miss my flight. So I'm in Orlando. Man, I gotta tell you about this boom arm. So I talked about this boom arm last week, I think, but this boom arm is cool as hell. Like I got it clipped to the back of a desk in the hotel room and then just extended out. But it's reversed. What I mean by it being reversed is like I have the part of this. So typically, if you were clipping it to the back of something, you will have the screw handle part facing away from you.
Yeah.
Tighten it up with. That is facing me because I don't have no room in between the wall and the desk to turn it the other way. But it's still able to, hook over back. Basically, I just twisted the base around so I could clip it backwards and then still extend the arm out over the desk. And I'm liking it. And it's holding my Beta 87A because I found it.
Where was it? Or do
That's
you
a
not
good
want to
question.
share? Was it where I told you to go look? Lincoln's
no,
room?
Oh no, it was not in Lincoln's room. No, you know what? That's a good question. I actually don't remember where I found it at. Oh yes, I do. I found it in the AT guy in the backpack that I throw all my AT guys demo stuff in.
You were preparing yourself.
Apparently so. 'Cause that's exactly where it was.
Did you at least have a XLR cord plugged in, or it thrown in there too?
I did not because I had the XLR cable in the pouch that the 87A comes in. The 87A was not in the pouch. It was just in the suitcase. I mean, in the backpack, just hanging out. I do have this thin, it's not super thin, but it's a thinner XLR cable with a right angle connectors on the end. And they kind of swivel a little bit, like the base of it, so you can kind of get it into position.
So we have an exciting thing coming up. Well, there's a lot of excitement coming up. The first thing that I want to mention is Damashe and I are going to meet each other for the first time in about 2 months.
Yep. St. Louis.
Yep.
So if you're in the St. Louis area,
Or even if you're not.
I mean, if you're not, you can come also. But if you're ACB member, you absolutely should try to come because it's going to be the ACB National Convention held in St. Louis. I want to say it's the 25th through the 29th, but that don't quite sound right.
I think those might be exhibit dates. The convention itself is the 24th through the 31st in person. Convention kicks off the 13th for the virtual aspect of it. If you are a member, you can register starting May 28th. If you're not a member of ACB, that following Thursday, you can start registering.
I think I am a member, but I don't need to register.
You're a lifetime member.
No,
you're a member for life, not a lifetime member.
I'm a member for life a bit.
Yeah, which anyways,
So yeah, if you're in St. Louis or near St. Louis, come down for the week. I will be there those dates that I said, which I knew they weren't right because those are just exhibit days. The 25th through the 29th is when I will be in St. Louis.
Okay.
Unless something drastically goes wrong and I end up staying longer than that. But I don't fly in until the 25th early that morning. We'll do setup and then I fly out that afternoon of the 29th.
It looks like I should be there late the 22nd through hopefully the 1st. Hopefully.
Yeah. So, if you're out in the area, reach out to us.
Yeah.
And some of the ways we'll tell you. And, you can send an email to feedback@technicallyworking.show. I'm like, hey, I'm in that area. We should hook up and then we'll try to set up anybody listening that is going to be at the convention or can get there during those dates, like get to St. Louis during those dates. If you reach out, me and Mike will figure out a time that we can do a meetup.
We will make that happen somewhere, somehow, in the evening. Guarantee it'll be an evening time, and we will get connected. And if you're from the area, send us some good restaurants to check out. I don't want like the tourism, all tourists go to these restaurants. I want like
No, I don't want that.
the
I want
hole in the wall
good stuff.
restaurants that's ran by a 3-generation family that is the best food you've ever had before. Like, I want those kind of restaurants.
Yeah. If you know somebody that barbecues some really good beef ribs or brisket, definitely reach out and tell us that, because we will be there. That could even end up being where the meetup is.
That'll probably,
I don't. Don't tell me about like I'm gonna end up eating Wingstop or something like that tonight, because I just got here and like I just got to grab something to eat so I can get on with it. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll find something unique to Orlando. Although I'm not really sure Orlando has anything unique.
I will ask someone there to get a hold of you. He'll be a good resource for you. His name is Ryan.
I'm definitely liking Marriott's right now a little bit more than Hilton's.
Are you at a Marriott?
Yes.
Yeah, I like Marriott.
Yeah, I think I like Marriott too. Now I remember the last time. Well, I think I was actually at the Marriott in New Orleans too, and I think I said that there too. Like, I think I like Marriott's more than Hilton. But when people's events are at Hilton's, you have to stay at the place where the event is most times. But given a choice, I think I would pick a Marriott over a Hilton for sure. So got to figure out how to, if anybody's got some tip points, I'm going to be trying to run up my Bonvoy point.
Marriott Bonvoy account.
There we go. Bonvoy.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to be trying to run up my Bonvoy points. So you got tips or just points.
Someone else to pay you to pay for your room to go somewhere. And that's the best tip I can give you. So I'm getting ready to launch something new, and I'm going to say the name because I've been kind of teasing this for a little bit, but the first week of June, I don't know the actual date yet, haven't figured that out yet, but we are launching a new podcast, not Damashe and I, but me and a friend are launching a new podcast called Our Perspective, and we recorded the first episode earlier this week, and really what it comes down to is a podcast about two completely blind individuals sitting down to share the ways that we get through life, because what I do might be different than what they do, and what others expect might not be the way that we handle situations. And I'm interested in it. I don't think I've sent the first episode to Damashe. I should, but it's going to be about 26 minutes long. I think we're doing twice a month, maybe once a month. We haven't hammered that down yet because travel. We'll just say travel. Travel's a big thing in this time of year. So probably not the best time to launch a show, but you know what? We're going to make it through it. So I'm excited for it. And you should be able to search for Our Perspective later the week that this episode comes out and get the first episode, because I think we're dropping the trailer on Tuesday.
Good deal. It was a good trailer. I did like the trailer. I know you have not sent me the actual episode that you recorded, but the trailer was decent. So definitely go look for Our Perspective. And
full transparency, because that's part of the show. It's going to be part of OP, which is what I've already started abbreviating it, because I'm TW OP, that type of stuff. But full transparency, AI generated the image for us that we use, and we will eventually talk about what that image looks like, because I've forgotten what it looks like, but I need an image done quickly, and Claude helped generate it. After it told me, see, this is the thing about AI, people, you have to teach AI what it can and can't do. So Claude told me, it said, I'm sorry, I can't do that for you right now. I'm like, are you sure? It's like, well, I can make an SVG file. I'm like, well, why can't you convert that SVG file to a PNG file that matches Apple's requirements? It's like, oh, I will use this tool to convert that file. I'm like, thank you. I knew you could do it. And I sent it to Mallory and got some positive feedback from her. So
Yeah, that is funny. But it does do that sometimes. Like, are you sure? Well, what about the, oh, yeah, I could use this tool. And then I'm going to use this tool to convert that to this. And then I can do this. And then that will satisfy what the user asked me to do. You see the whole little thinking process.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm going to start telling Claude, you're absolutely right. And we're doing video too. Both of us have video on, which will be different. We're going to do a YouTube channel and all that funness.
Yeah, you should do that.
Episode 1's in the family room.
We are going to do video at some point. For technically working. If for no other reason, then, then we can run it through one of these clip services and get clips out of it and then post them to TikTok. So we can build a listenership. But we'll tell you when we get ready to do that. We're not doing it yet. You can go find us on YouTube, but it's just audio right now. Because it's a real podcast.
Us on YouTube, let us know. Because I know people are not watching, but consuming. I just feel weird by saying if you're consuming us on YouTube,
yeah, I can see how you might not want to, get carried away with that phraseology.
If you are engaged with the podcast on YouTube, let us know and send us an email because we'd be interested in hearing that. Because the numbers that we've been going over are only Pinecast numbers. They're not the
YouTube numbers.
Yeah. Oh, that's evil. Someone go download the episode like right now because this week we're at 666 downloads.
Yeah. Fix that. So real quickly, I'll tell people what I'm using. I'm using the boom arm. We're going to make a list. I will get back to working on the website here shortly. But I think one of the pages that I think me and Mike talked about this before anyway, which is having up like what we use or tools and services or some type of page like that where you'll be able to see the stuff that we're using. So, I haven't made an actual decision as of yet. Now I'll do a high level review of everything once I've made a decision of what I'm going to carry as my portable, interface. Definitely going to keep this mic because it's the best mic, other than the, $500 one that's in the office. Right now I'm using the P4 Next because that was the thing I could grab and I was like, oh yeah, I should also probably take that for demo purposes too. So yeah, I grabbed that. So that's what I'm using at the moment. It's probably what I'm going to bring to St. Louis because me and Mike are going to attempt to do a in-person show, in-person something at some point. If that works out. We'll see if scheduling works out for that though. But it's probably what I'm going to bring there just because it has the most inputs. It's the smallest thing with the most inputs that I have. I think that's probably the best way to put that. And it has mute buttons and independent gain and all of those things and multi-track recording. So I don't know, maybe the P4 Next, will end up being the thing I carry, although most times I just need one input. Just for me. So something a little smaller. I tell you what I don't like about this one. Having it in a bag when it's kind of stuffed. Mm-hmm. So I plug it in and I stick my headphones in and like one of the gain knobs is turned all the way up. Oh. The volumes got twisted all around. Like all kinds of stuff has been going on. I was like, man, see, don't like that. This is, but maybe I just need to get a new bag. I think that might be the solution, Mike. I need a new bag. I actually do need a new bag. Yeah. That tanker roll. So that tanker roll. Let me tell you about my tanker roll. I'm not going to say this is going to happen to your tanker roll, but this is what has happened to mine. So I told you that the zipper came loose, like it kind of split. And like I was able to get that zip back. You know how you do the reverse zip it back and then it zips up again thing. It has two zippers. Well, today in between transporting it from the house to the airport, get to the airport, I'm like, oh, I need to put the P4 that I went and grabbed out of the office. I need to put that in here and something else. I had a keyboard, I think. And get back there and the whole little compartment is just burst open. I was like, oh man. So what I was able to do was, the one zipper that actually is torn up is just completely disconnected from the zipper now. So I only have one zipper for that side. So it's kind of rough. I'm a little concerned. I did move some things around. basically what happened to it is like too much of that. You put stuff in it and then like you got to zip it up and you kind of do the little squeeze and zip.
Yep.
Yeah. So probably too much of that at some point. And, once everything settled itself back where it was supposed to be and wasn't being squeezed anymore, it was like, we'll slowly tear this up for you.
Yeah. Now, do you use the straps on both sides and like strap it down too?
I do most times. Like if I have it packed like I do today, yeah, I definitely do. So I'm going to say more so, I think this is probably a me thing that I just overpacked it a couple of times too many, because which is also what I did coming to Orlando today. I have my laptop bag, which has my laptop and the microphone and a whole bunch of other stuff in it. It's got a ton of crap in it. Boom arm, the lavalier mics. So I was like, I'll take those just in case. I think I'm going to keep those. I'm going to keep the Rode ones because the case is small enough that I don't even have to think about it. And it's there if I would have gotten here and been like, oh crap, I forgot a cable or this doesn't work or whatever. I could just grab those and use those. So I think I will keep those. A few other things in there, backup batteries, like AA batteries for the Zoom recorders, all that kind of stuff is in there. So anyway, I grabbed that bag, and then the tank roll has, a couple of days worth of clothing in it, compressed, and just about all of my AT guys demo stuff, with the exception of the blast, of course, that got shipped.
I'm sorry, if it can hold the blast, I would tell everyone to buy that bag right now.
It is holding the lava, the tribute lava though.
Okay.
But yeah, it has all of my AT guys, stuff in there, which means I got to get on with 2 bags and I didn't have to check a bag. The tank roll goes in the overhead. The laptop briefcase bag goes under the seat in front of me. And everybody's happy, and except the tank roll, apparently, because the zipper didn't want to hold up. So I may look at something else. The main issue for me, normal travel, like what Mike does most of the time, is fine. I don't need but 2 bags. I probably could honestly get by on a lot of occasions with 1. But if I were going for, say, a week's time, I could probably get by with just 2 bags. Laptop bag for all the tech stuff, and then, the tank roll for clothing and all of that stuff probably would be fine, except for shoes. But usually when I'm traveling for AT guys to do a convention or something. So it is like a couple of days. So I don't have that much clothing, but I still need to take all the demo stuff, right? At least gotta have that stuff. And I don't want to check a bag. Like I'm really trying to avoid checking a bag, especially with Southwest. I'm so pissed at Southwest. Oh, they want to be a premium service now. You can pay to upgrade your seat for more leg room. Yeah, get a fucking first class and then maybe charge somebody to upgrade a seat. Like, what are you doing? I can't believe that. But anyway, so I don't know. One solution is maybe get a bigger bag, slightly bigger bag, not terribly bigger. Or I don't know. I might just start shipping all my stuff to the hotel before I go.
So,
well, like all the AT, all the AT guys stuff, just ship that stuff, just box it up, ship it to the hotel.
So I realized I made a mistake talking about shipping to hotels. So I shipped this radio that we got to the hotel, and Mallory did not know you could ship stuff to the hotel.
Oh no. So now the hotel address has been added to the Amazon account.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
In the Best Buy account.
Yeah. And anything else, I guarantee something's going to get shipped to the hotel now because she knows it's a thing.
Oh, man. Oh, man. So I did ship the for sale stuff down here to Orlando. And I'll check tomorrow to see if how easy it's going to be to ship stuff back. Hopefully the hotel has a shipping service. Or I can schedule a pickup though, right? That should work. Pirate ship, ladies and gentlemen, if you need to do shipping, it does not cost you any money to have an account open. It just costs you when you purchase a label. And I saved a significant amount of money on shipping stuff down here because I did ship the blast. And the blast is 15 pounds by itself. It was in the box with some other stuff. So yeah, pirate ship is absolutely that's going to be my tip for the week. If you need to ship anything, just get pirate ship. All you need is a printer. And honestly, if you don't have a printer, like you're one of those people that doesn't have a printer because you don't really have a need for one, you can go to UPS or I don't know about the post office. UPS will do it for you.
Oh,
Kinko's will do it for you. Just email them the label and then they'll print it for you. Or there's places you can email your label and just have it printed out. If it doesn't make sense for you to own a printer. So pirate ship. It's an amazing tool. So is Audio Hijack, which I just opened. So I got some news for everybody. Mike has been offered an opportunity to come onto a podcast and discuss his, because they think they can help boost his author ratings.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We have not talked about this little thing that I started doing. Substack.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what happened to
what?
Trying to figure out what happened to my mailbox view on the side.
You can go into view and I think it's Command Option B will show and hide. Nope, that's BCC. There is a keystroke that shows and hides the mailbox view on the side, and I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I'll find it in a second. So while I'm doing that,
there we go. Show sidebar.
It was what?
Oh nope, that was not the right one. Oh. I said show sidebar, but that was not it.
Why can't I just say, "Hey Claude"? Like, why is that not a thing right now? Or is it?
I mean, I think you can talk to it.
Yeah, you can, but I can't just shout out to the air.
Oh, no, you can't just
Claude.
do that. Well, I mean, you should ask Claude to help you build something like that.
I don't got enough credit.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I might. That's not right, is it?
There it is.
That shows and hides the sidebar, Claude.
No, toolbar. Just go to the toolbar. There's a button that says sidebar because there's apparently two different sidebars or something.
Okay. Do you have access to your mailboxes now?
Yep.
Oh. Control Command S does toggle it. Which Claude did tell me, and I didn't believe it. Anyways, so I created a Substack a couple weeks ago. I did tell Damashe, even though he asked why I never told him, or why he didn't know that I was an author, and I was confused because I hadn't seen this email yet. But
you did create a Substack? You told me you created a Substack? I don't recall this.
We talked about me creating one. I don't know if I actually told you that, yes, Damashe, I went and created a Substack. But remember, we talked about me creating a Substack to post on and then sharing information, having AI help generate article content about the episode as we publish an episode.
Well, I vaguely remember that conversation.
Yeah, we had a very offhanded conversation about it, and then I did it, and I'm getting a whole 2 views on my post. I don't know if I'm going to keep up with it because I don't know if it's worth it. Anyway,
I mean, Amanda posted you on LinkedIn. I did see that.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, good. I've been busy on LinkedIn. GitHub posted me on LinkedIn with their 6.4 million followers, which is pretty cool. They shared a video I recorded with them about Builder.
Oh, cool.
So anyways, Substack, I have a Substack, and my very first post was telling people how I am not a writer, but I have no problem with using AI to help put stuff together. And what I post is my thoughts, but crafted using AI, because I know myself and I know how I'm not going to go out there and actually write an article, but I might sit down with this week it's Claude, and say, hey, Claude, I need a post for my Substack. And what's really cool is I've been telling it, create a Substack post that encompasses what I've been working on over the last week. And my last Substack post, it's like, oh, and we did the trailer, or we posted the trailer for Our Perspective, and it mentioned who I'm doing the podcast with. And I'm like, no, I'm not ready to give the name to it yet. And so it fixed that. And so Substack is not a bad interface. It's not bad. I've got 5 followers on Substack, which is a whole bunch. I'm just going to, excitedly encourage people to go follow me over there. But if you just search for Payown, P-A-Y-O-W-N on Substack, you can get access to it. If you subscribe, it's a free subscription. I'm not doing paid stuff on there. But if you subscribe, then you'll get an email notification when I publish something new. And I'm trying to use it for my ultimate goal with it is discovery for the different projects, specifically technically working, and other content that we are involved in and stuff. But, and my other thought is if I have a place I can put stuff at, even though it's not yourownpay.com, honestly, a Substack makes a little bit more sense than using Your Own Pay, because I'm not, like, I'm going to keep paying for the domain name just because of how long I've had it, and I kind of feel obligated to pay for it. But for me, Substack would be a good way to just put written content, and maybe eventually we'll put some podcast content over there as well, so people can just embed it. I'm not going to let Substack manage my podcast feed, but we can put some content on there that goes to the users. Like, I might put this OP trailer on there once it goes live and stuff.
So I was muted for a second because there was a crowd of people in the hall making a ton of noise.
Well, you're on a beta 87A. You're good.
Yeah, probably. Possibly. Most likely.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, cool. Substack is an interesting place to try. I'm curious, and I'm going to see what happens. If Mike sticks, how long Mike sticks with the Substack. I think the idea of what you're doing is going to stick. I don't know if you're going to end up sticking with Substack for that idea.
Yeah.
If that makes sense to people listening. I'm thinking maybe Wingstop.
Make what stop?
Wingstop.
Oh, what about Wingstop?
I think I might order Wingstop.
Oh, okay. I've never had them.
So, this is what I'll say about Wingstop. I mean, you can leave this in or not leave this in, but I actually had not tried Wingstop for a very long time. Like, we went through the whole chicken wing shortage, and they changed their name to Thigh Stop, and then we're back to Wingstop now. Before I ever had their food. I don't remember what made me try them one night, but I did try them. I was like, their wings are really good. They're not terribly overpriced. When I say that, I compare it to what other restaurants are selling chicken wings for and how good their wings are. So their wings are not really overpriced. The best deal from them generally is going to be their boneless wings, because their boneless wings are huge. Like they're big pieces of meat, and they're pretty reasonably priced if you're buying, getting some. So, and they got a ton of flavors. And as difficult as I am of a person to satisfy when it comes to chicken wings, I have eaten Wingstop multiple times now. I'm about to eat them again tonight because it's something quick and I know what I'm getting. And it ain't bad.
I had Buffalo Wild Wings for the first time a couple weeks ago.
I have not had them yet.
Okay.
Well, what are your thoughts?
I mean, it was chicken wings. Like, I think it was chicken. Never mind. No, pretty good. I feel like, so I think we've had this conversation before, but you're fond of some spice, right?
Yeah.
I've gone to the point now though where I don't get things super spicy from restaurants anymore because I don't know what I'm getting. And I think I was traumatized last year when I got, like, extra spicy, thinking, oh, this isn't going to be spicy. And I could barely eat the stuff because it was so spicy. And now I'm just like, yeah, let's go with like medium, maybe a little hot. And then I'll complain about it. And I'll be like, this isn't hot at all. Mallory's like, maybe you should have got the super hot stuff. And so anyways, the Buffalo Wild Wings wasn't bad. I like their sauce that they have. They've got several different sauces, but I think I forget what they call it, but it's a dipping sauce there. Buffalo sauce, probably.
That is one thing with some restaurants is like, the names of the flavors are so outrageous. Like I don't know what that is, and like I don't need something that's just bitter hot just for the purpose of being extraordinarily hot. Like that's dumb. I can't eat my food. I also tend to be more of a dry rub seasoning on wings as opposed to a sauce. Like I will do dipping sauces for things at different, at times, but I don't like sauced up wings. Like, the whole wing is just cooked in sauce, because nobody actually cooks it on to where it's, kind of caramelized on the wing. So it's like you end up with sauce everywhere. It's just dripping. I don't like wet food like that. So, I tend to be more of a dry rub person, and lemon pepper from, Wingstop is decent. I got a new flavor I just tried. It's called Citrus Mojo. I just got a couple of them the last time I had Wingstop, and I was like, man, I should have made the whole order Citrus Mojo because it is delicious. I have not had any of their hot wings, because, I mean, why?
Oh, so I just want to say I really appreciate Matt and his team at Pinecast. Pinecast is an amazing platform, and if you want to save 40% on your first couple of months of paid Pinecast service, use the discount code that's available in the show notes, or reach out to us and we'll get you a discount code so you can use it, because A, accessibility, amazing, really appreciate it. But B, did you know that Matt's team owns listener.email?
No.
Yeah. So if you want privacy for your podcast and you don't want your email address to be there, this is a beta feature, but you can use podcast-name at listener.email as your email address. So if you don't want to get spam and stuff like that all over the place, and then it, of course, forwards to your email if you want. But yeah, I just happened to discover that. I'm like, man, there's always something new in Pinecast that I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. And so yeah, appreciate Pinecast.
That is actually pretty useful, because for a lot of podcasts they don't have they don't have a domain, right? A lot of people start a podcast and they're using like their personal Gmail, and your email for your podcast, if people don't realize this, is published in the database. So this is why we're getting spam, and I would imagine that Mike gets a ton of spam to one of his email addresses, because that's where he registered all the podcasts he's ever set up. So people are constantly sending you stuff like, oh, we think you would be great for our Book of the Month Club, even though neither one of us has written a damn book. It's like the dumbest thing in the world. Yeah. Like, listen, at least if you're gonna spam people, like especially nowadays, like you really don't have an excuse. You really don't have an excuse anymore. Like, make your targeting actually work. Why are you gonna send a tech podcast that neither one of us is an author, let alone has written a book, a proposal to be on a show about your Book of the Month Club?
I should go on it.
You should. Except it's probably not even a real show.
Probably not. But
and they're going to want you to end up paying them $19.99, but they'll guarantee you, 10 extra listeners once you're on their show.
Yeah. Yep. I've thought about writing a book. With AI, I could write a book now, I think, but I don't know. Maybe that's what would my book be about? What would your book be about? Have you ever thought about that?
What would my book be about?
Yeah.
I don't know. At different times, I've thought about writing books.
Now, I did hear that.
Yeah. Would you believe I'm on the 12th floor?
Wow. No, I would not.
Yeah. I got up here and I was, I had gone came in and got in, start putting stuff out. And I was like, oh, I got to plug up these devices. And then I pulled out Ira. And I used Ira to figure out the Ira AI to figure out the air conditioner controls, which is pretty basic. And as I was doing that, I heard some vehicles, not those particular motorcycles right there, but I hear vehicles like, oh man, I wish they'd have put me up higher because there's actually 21 floors. Maybe I should. It's like I already started unpacking stuff. I should go down. I'm like, man, listen, can you boost me up a couple of floors because I got to record a show, and nobody wants to hear all that racket going on the streets, man. We're just, this is not From the Streets podcast. We're not out here with the people. We're in here technically working, man. Like, although maybe we should do it From the Streets podcast one day, like just randomly somewhere weird.
I mean, it would be a good opportunity to introduce the front desk to our podcast.
I mean, yeah. Or the airport gate. I mean, listen, we do both have lavalier clip-on mics, man. We can make that happen.
We really need to get those shirts before this summer. Ask me about my podcast. I gotta find it. I'll put Mallory on the mission. I'm gonna ask her to find them.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that they're just on Amazon. Oh man, I saw a shirt on Amazon and I should have bought the other day. I forgot about it. I don't think it's on sale anymore. But it said, I don't remember what it said. Basically, I'm always right. It's like, now that you've tried everything and that didn't work, try doing what I first told you to do, or something like that. Hold on, let's see if I can find it.
So Mallory's on the mission to find us some shirts. So when I find some, I'll send you some links. I want a polo style. I don't know if you wear polos, but
yeah, I think I do want a polo style shirt.
Yeah.
We should just make some technically working shirts.
Yeah.
I think it's time for a logo redesign.
I don't even remember what our logo is. So, yeah, I'll agree with that.
I don't know what I want to do. Part of me wants to do like a wheel with, like, because the wheel keeps rolling because we keep working something.
A wheel running into a vending machine?
Well, no, that's not helpful. What does that mean?
A wheel with microphones on the sides of it?
Yeah, recording our journey through life.
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't know, man. That would be, we really would have to start doing more like, just random recordings in weird places. Like, all right, well, we got to do a show, but Mike's at the bowling alley. So, this is what's happening. I don't know. Let us know what you guys think about that. Should we start doing like more on location? Like, and I'm not saying, we're just going to, Mike's out to dinner. So instead of, he's at dinner, so he's got to also take the podcast mic. So we're not going to this is not a reality podcast. It's not what we're doing. But would you be interested if we started to do some more like on location recordings? Because there are times where we could have recorded, and especially for me, and it's like, well, I don't think anybody wants to hear the background is going to be happening. I also didn't have the gear for it. I think the little lavalier mics, the little clip-ons are going to be decent enough. I don't feel the audio is horrible or horrendous with that. Also for people, if you buy a lavalier mic, if you listen to the episode where I talked about the Rhodes that I have, and we talked some more about the DJIs that Mike has, you never once heard her say that we take that little microphone and hold it up to anybody's mouth. Like, cause that's not how you use them. Don't do that.
Don't.
Shout out to Steven Scott for ranting about that. Cause I was like, wait, people are really doing this. They got to stop it.
If you're in the San Francisco area, reach out like today when you hear this, or tomorrow, because I will be in San Francisco Wednesday through Saturday morning. Already planned to see friend of the show. I will call him friend of the show because he does listen on occasion. He says he looks at the show notes, and he thanked us for our he thanked me for our very detailed show notes. And I said, you can thank AI, typically Claude, for that, because I drop in a transcript and it generates the show notes. And he's like, if I see something on the show notes, then I will listen that might interest me. Otherwise, there's other stuff to listen to. And I'm like, I can respect that. I do that myself for certain podcasts. So Doug and I and Jeff and some other people are going to get connected. But if you're in the San Francisco area, the 20th through the 23rd, let me know. we'll see if we can get connected. And by the time you hear this, Damashe will already be home, so it's not worth reaching out to him if you're in Florida.
Nope, because I will be out of here on Saturday. Did we? I feel like we told people I was going to be here last week. Okay, so I mean, you had an opportunity to reach out. If you didn't reach out, don't be like, oh, if I only would have known. You should have only have listened to all of the episodes, and you would have known. Shout out to Doug.
Yeah, Doug got me to spend more money
because he also provides a lot of content for the show.
So there is a handheld radio that is 2 meters and 70 centimeters and significant marketing BS on it. It was marketed as a fully accessible radio, and then it had Braille on the keypad, and it was going to talk. If it was not marketed that way, what is available on the radio is maybe not as much, but significantly close to the amount of information that's on a Kenwood THD 74A or 75A. Now, I bring those radios up because those radios are, I bought one used for $300, I think I paid $350 for it, $320, something like that. And in my opinion, these radios that are out there now are the receiver's quality is significantly better. But again, he marketed it wrong. So several blind people. So this gentleman released this radio with the false advertisement of it being fully accessible, easy for a blind ham to use. They could pick it up, use it right out of the box. Well, that was not the case. There's not Braille on the keypad. There are bumps on the keypad. Several of the keys, all of the keys have bumps on them, but they are not Braille or anything that. I mean, maybe they're Chinese Braille. I really don't know. But so he ended up with a significant quantity of them. Like I think he had 1,000 of them because you know this from working with AT guys that to get a decent deal, you typically have to order a large bulk of items, even if you don't know how well they're going to sell. So he started the price point at these $129, I think. I picked one up at $85, and I'm honestly pretty happy with it. But now he has them on sale for $49. And I'm going to go pick another one or two up, and I might even just send Damashe one after getting it, like finding some details in his local area and getting some programming done on it, and just ship it over to him so he has something he can listen to that's RF. And now if you purchase 3 of them or you spend more than $100, you can get another radio for $5 because he needs to push like 600 of these to recoup some, probably not all, but some of his investment into that. So it's frustrating because it was advertised as something fully accessible, but I am willing to go spend the money to go buy some more. Not necessarily because I'm like, hey, that's cool that you did this and I really want to support you, but it gives me as much accessibility as what I currently have on a more name brand radio for, at this time, 10 times the cost. Or 10 times the savings, because $49, a THD 75A, which just came out last year, I think is running about $600. So just thought I'd share that with people. And if you want more information about the radio, reach out. It is dual band, 70 centimeters and 2 meters. It does also have a terrestrial FM band. So you can listen to 88 point whatever through 109, I think it is. So if you have regular like terrestrial radio stations in your area, or if you don't know if you have terrestrial radio stations in your area, it's a fairly easy to handle unit that you can pick up. I do hate putting belt clips on those radios, though. Did I lose you?
Nope, I'm putting in a food order.
Ah, okay. That way it doesn't get too late.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting that I'm on. So
Eastern.
yeah, I keep forgetting I'm on Eastern time. So I land, right, and it's like 7:51, and then I'm like, all right, I got to get to the hotel. It's like, oh, it's taking a little long time to get down to the bottom, and I was like, man, I should have grabbed my better frames, and I could have just did the thing with the IRA and just walked the hell up out of here, or at least tried to. But I get down to the thing, and then I'm waiting on the lift. Wait, did I do Lyft or Uber? I think I did Lyft because Lyft was cheaper than Uber. It reminded me to come back to that. So I'm like, oh crap, man, I'm gonna be pushing it to I was like, wait. It's 8 o'clock here. It's 7 o'clock where I'm normally at, which means it's 5 o'clock where Mike is. Oh, I got plenty of time.
Yep. See, I thought you were getting in early today.
Nah, cause my intention was to go work a little today and then get to the airport, like leave about two-ish. I gave myself enough of a bumper that I'm like, if I end up leaving and I can't get out of here till like 2:30, I still should be able to get through security and make boarding. Like that should be reasonably, possible. Which I think it would have been. I don't like pushing it, but I do try to give myself a little bit of a cushion. So if at worst, I'm looking at hitting the airport an hour and a half before they start boarding, as opposed to, 45 minutes before they start boarding, because then you probably ain't gonna make it. So I was looking at the time and I was, oh yeah, wait, I gotta wait until 10. And I was like, oh, what am I gonna eat? And I start poking at some random restaurants. It's like, oh, that looks kind of interesting. I don't know about that. And I was, oh, let me set up the stuff because I got to do the whole setup and make sure I can get on the Bonvoy Wi-Fi. Because do I have a Bonvoy account? I don't know. I actually did have a Bonvoy account.
So Lyft, did you already mention that?
Yeah, Lyft. What I need to go back to is I mentioned this app, and I'm not even remembering the name of it, that I heard about that was like, oh, you open it up and it'll give you the comparison of what Lyft and Uber are costing so you can pick. So you don't have to do the thing that we, smart people attempt to do, which is open up Uber and put in where you're going. Oh, they want how much? $32? Oh, let me go to Lyft. Oh, right. Lyft says 26. We're going to do Lyft. Or you open up Lyft. Lyft says 38. Okay, we're going back to Uber. Right. Well, this app was supposed to do that. I don't know if it's an accessibility issue or if the app is just crap or what it is, but like I mean, the fact that I can't tell you what the name of it is should tell you something. Yeah. I haven't completely given up on it, but I feel like I need to spend a little bit more time with it. So if it does turn out to be a thing, I will definitely let people know because I will use it in Austin. I'll be moving around Austin quite a bit for NFB. Hey, oh, wait, I'm way off the microphone. I was like, I can't hear me. What's going on? I will definitely be moving around Austin. And for people listening, I will be in Austin, Texas.
Yes.
July the 3rd through the 8th.
Okay.
For NFB. So you're getting a good heads up. So if you're going to NFB, then, come by the exhibit hall, say hi. If you want to do a meetup, we'll try to make that happen.
Send an email because it's easier to communicate by email than in the exhibit hall from what I hear.
Yeah, like send an email if you actually want to try to do like a meetup. But I will be in the exhibit hall if you just want to come by and say, hey, I heard about your show or I listened to your show. Also, if you are from the Austin area, once again, good brisket, good beef ribs, something along those lines, or a different type of restaurant, good food, get in touch. We'll be there for a little while.
Yep. Couple of travel opportunities coming up. And I mean, unless you have anything else, we could wrap it up and hit that hour marker. Oh, I did not record with Audio Hijack today. Oops.
Oh, man, you got to stop not doing that. Now I'm going to have to start re-engineering my remote recording of Mike because you started to bid too much on Zoom, but that's exactly what it's going to break.
Yeah. And I should know this from previous experiences. I should know this. Hey, Claude Code. Next time I hit record in Zoom, I want you to automatically start my podcast session with Audio Hijack. See, that should be doable.
Well, You got to be a little more specific.
What? You mean I got to give it details?
Yeah, man. Like you want to tell it, like when the recording is technically working, or something of that nature. When I open this Zoom meeting. Yeah, like you have to give it the meeting ID or something. So that it just doesn't happen every time you record a Zoom meeting, and then you got a whole bunch of audio hijack.
I mean, is that necessarily a bad thing though? Because if I initiate recording of a Zoom meeting, then having a backup isn't necessarily bad.
That could be true. But I personally think that you would end up regretting the fact that you have that set up every time you hit record in Zoom.
I think you are correct. I'm looking at my music folder right now in my audio hijack session, and it's only 9.95 gigabytes.
Huh. Hold on. I wonder if I can do this. What? So Mike gave me a tip, and I don't think we actually shared this part of the tip on the show. So if you're using LaunchBar, I don't know about any of those other launchers. I don't dabble in such things. But LaunchBar, you can copy a file and then you can go somewhere else on LaunchBar and paste it. Or you can copy a file in Finder and open up LaunchBar and go somewhere in LaunchBar and paste it.
Yep. Or you can grab the file and go to Safari and go to Browse and paste it in that upload dialog box there, and it will move your focus there, and then you just hit the open or upload button, whatever it says.
Yeah, that's the actual part of the tip. I think you that does work in any open in or Finder dialog on the Mac though. That's the part we didn't share because I think you did mention that about navigating when you were uploading something. Okay, so that does work. I can go to a folder in LaunchBar. See, this is what's fascinating to me as a computer user sometimes. I've been using LaunchBar for almost as long as I've been a Mac user, which at least is about 13 years. And I just learned, because you told me how big your audio hijack folder was and music, and I was like, I wonder if I can just navigate to mine and LaunchBar and then hit Command-I and make the info window pop up. Cool. I like it.
Yeah. So how big's your audio hijack folder?
Oh, man, it's small as hell. I don't be recording nothing.
Okay. I need to use Hazel to clean mine up. I was going to say, I also delete a bunch of stuff out of there too. Like, cause I'm on this. So on the old Mac, on the MacBook Pro, it probably would have been bigger than yours. On this Mac, I've been much more diligent about deleting stuff if I don't need it. Even little test recordings, cause like I would leave test recordings just sitting there. Yep. Like, no, I go in it because I only got 512 gigs of storage. So, got to be a little mindful of that. Speaking of which, if you go to eBay, there's a, 14-inch M3 Pro MacBook Pro with 36 gigs of RAM and 2 terabytes of storage in space black that is for sale. Check that out. Good. Just search for it.
Or just reach out and I'll send you a link to it.
However, I forget how much space I have, but having terabytes of storage has made me get careless with my storage.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. So there's a level where you're going to push up against it and you will do one of two things. You will clean up because you're not going to want to pay for it. When you get ready to buy a new computer, you'll behave better because you're not going to want to pay the cost to go to 4 terabytes, right? I think you have to, because I think your computer is exactly like mine, except you have the M3 Max chip and I got stuck with the Pro chip and I said mine still won because it was black. But yeah, so when you're constrained by storage, you obviously have to clean that up, be more diligent. Oh, well still, same principle applies. So I think that you would, you would let go of a lot of stuff if you had to actually crunch that storage when you're
down to 241 gigabytes. And now I'm going to get a little nervous because,
Well, see, now you can start cleaning up some stuff.
Yep. I'm figure out what you don't need to see how large that is. That would clear up 119.21 gigabytes. Oh. See about my movies. I don't have 33 KB on that.
Say it again.
Oh, my movies only has 33 KB in there.
Oh, yeah, it's probably about how mine looks.
Parallels is the other one.
Yeah, Parallels does take up a ton of space.
That one's 40 gigs.
There was a point in time, I think when I first started using Parallels, it was on the Mac Mini, and I was storing my virtual machines on an external Thunderbolt drive.
Yep.
Because it was fast enough for it to work. But yeah, they can get a little huge. I need a discount for a MacBook. All right. So, I want to thank everybody for listening. Looking forward to hearing some comments. If you got comments about the show in general, as always, you can email feedback@technicallyworking.show. But what did the hotel, I got to listen to this episode and see what the hotel room sounded like. I hear you over there. You're probably right. I am lying because I also didn't listen to the Rode microphone episode yet either.
You said you were gonna.
I know. Well, I said I'm probably lying because I completely forgot. By the time it released, it was like I didn't remember that we did the thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I was supposed to listen to that. I just remember right now, and I was like, yeah, I hear somebody right now saying, "Man, you lying? You ain't gonna listen to nothing because you ain't never tell us about that episode." It was like, crap. You're probably right. But yeah, I will endeavor to check this one out. I definitely want to go listen to the Rode one though, because that will make a difference. I think I got maybe enough. I still have enough time to send it back if I decide I don't like it. So I really should listen to that episode and decide if I'm going to keep those. Because I can't keep keeping stuff in there and try to sell it on eBay. I'm losing money that way. It's like
eBay takes
backwards.
like 30% of your sales price.
Man, something like that. It's like 22, 23%.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh man, then they want to get you to try to boost your listing. Take it, our recommendation is 11% of your sales price. Oh yeah, listen.
Bet it is.
So we would like to thank everybody for listening to this week's episode. It's been it's been our typical kind of episode. Let's be honest about it. We've been all over the place. But I think it was a good episode. Thank you for listening. We want to thank all of you that have been sharing the show. We want to thank all of you that have been providing feedback. We want to shout out our tip jar supporters. And whether you choose to give us a single tip or support us on an ongoing basis, we appreciate it. But most of all, we appreciate that you actually listen to the show. Thank you very much. Even those of you who look at the show notes and like, no, not this one. I appreciate it. We got more than Doug that does that actually.
Oh, I'm sure. Yep.
So I appreciate all of you. We appreciate all of you for listening. You can get in touch. We told you the email is feedback@technicallyworking.show. You can follow and talk to us on Mastodon. He is Payon, Payown, at dragonscave.space. I am Damashe, Damashe, at technically.social. Follow the bot, TW, at technically.social. And the hashtag technicallyworking is also usable on Mastodon. And we appreciate it if you capitalize the T and the W. To everybody for listening, again, we appreciate it. This has been Technically Working on location. And, hey, we've been on location the past 2 episodes. Mike was in a hotel last week.
And I'll be in a hotel next week too, probably.
Yeah. So, now you're in San Francisco. You going to record there?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Let me know.
Yeah. Episode number.
Well, this has been episode number
163. I was only eager to get there because I actually looked it up and knew which episode we were on. I didn't want to forget it.